trapped because, of course, everybody liked McDonald's. It was the 70s. And then I had one friend who used to get in the car. He'd be like, sure, I'll go. And he'd get in the car. He'd go to McDonald's and eat a burger. Well, where do I go? Just stand in this room with me now. I don't like it. Tell me about it. I've been here since 1983. Or whenever.
Okay, well, let's keep going. White people for 600.
Oh, well, there's the final bell, as usual.
All I could do about it is hope. I had a pretty good day. I went out shopping for some things I needed, and now I don't need them because I got them.
Your father...
You have to consider every possibility.
Your father is Jewish, and I think your mother Irish Catholic. Were you raised with any religion?
My...
Differently?
Oh, my God.
Women, right?
You're like, oh my God, should I be thinking about this? Yeah. Like, why am I thinking about this? In the mind of the people that consistently do this, what goes on in there? And that's something that you just mentioned, that maybe it's like...
To a hotel. I think you can if you kind of decide that you're trapped in a hotel. Yeah. But no, I mean, we definitely try and get out.
2 kids, and they fight sometimes. And when they first start fighting, I get concerned. I go in their room, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? Why are we having some feelings?
I wanted to be sure that the monologue would go well whether the audience liked me or not.
That's great. So how do you find a place that you know you're going to do poorly?
Done them a favor. This is what progress on a personal level feels like. Laughter can be a powerful weapon for social justice, and Louis C.K., God bless him, he is...
There's not much of an audience, or the audience is just other comedians with notebooks waiting for you to get off stage.
Yes! The truth is, we would have accepted any answer.
Ideas of comedy that people will assume is that because someone makes fun of maybe like something like cancer, it's horrible, it's a horrible disease. But that is what the...
Okay, we'll go out, I'll buy you a really cool missile, and you do whatever you do with it. It's totally up to you.
That's 2 points. Good job. Good job.
I'm racking up the points.
Okay, so mine's simple, but it's relevant. I feel like what he's bringing up, you know, as far as race-related...
For 3 years, you couldn't possibly make a mistake. Well, good luck. Personally, I don't think there's a heaven. I think maybe there's a God, but there's... yeah, it's fine. Anyway, I was born in 1967, and so my girlfriend now.
No.
I must have got a mixed signal, because you clearly said I was... Yeah, see you. The 70s were very different. In the 70s, there was a child molester that lived in my hometown. What does it mean to be
It's shanked by gang.
Thanks for watching, and click here to subscribe. Where's it here?
All right, we did it. We got through it.
I mean, dude, I think that's great comedy.
It's a big smile on his face. Then I become mildly racist, and this is what I think. I think, that's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing.
Best. You know that referencing of old songs? Metallica did it. They have 3 songs for Unforgiven.
Y'all have a whole lot of gusto about issues of social justice, and that's great. That is fantastic. It irks me to no end that the term, like, social justice warrior is sometimes termed.
Could I ask, are there going to be any questions about Black history?
Hey, man, relax. What we got is...
I don't like boys. I don't like... that's probably a good thing to say. I don't like boys. I don't think women are better than men. Thank you. That is fair. Okay. That's very nice. I hope so. Because they are delicious. And yet, if somebody said to me, if you eat another Mounds Bar, you'll go to jail and everybody will hate you, I would stop eating them. Because they do taste delicious. I'm Gumby, swing. Gotta have more cowbell.
I can see Russia from my house.
New York's hottest club is...
40 seasons, 1...
Some people are starving, and they don't say it. You never see a little kid in Africa with his ribs showing. He's like, I am starving right now. And because they are delicious. And yet, if somebody said to me, if you eat another Mounds Bar, you'll go to jail and everybody will hate you, I would stop eating them. Because they do...
He's making these points to try and bring up something in a lighter aspect and maybe see people to see it in a different way and be surround it with humor rather than anything else.
I think it's
Look, you have a great life. You get to take a rock to the face once in a while. You're fine. The older one is thing, right? But there's a limit. I mean, I can't even eat a Mounds bar and do something else at the same time. That's how much I love them. Like, if I'm eating a Mounds bar, I can't read the paper. Like,
Yeah, so then when I hit the door, the back of the door that you come out for the monologue, I was like, I think I'm ready. I know what I'm not doing, and we'll just see.
You were on a big juice cleanse, and now
It
you
was
feel
a couple.
ill.
It was a while ago. It was when we got off tour because we'd been flying so much. I felt a little gross.
Oh.
maybe this time. Because child molesters are very tenacious people. They love.
Well, that was definitely a part of it.
So as I say, it's so acknowledged. When he just tells that joke as a joke, I bet it's fucking beast.
I get what you're saying. Yes, I get what you're saying. Like,
That's all I mean by it.
Yes.
Mark, who is an unemployed fellow, black.
I feel like he lost his steam in it because he kept like narrating it with like, you know, it's the last joke. You know, hey, we got through it. Like
we pulled the joke.
Fight sometimes. And when they first start fighting, I get concerned. I go in their room, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? Why are we having some feelings? Fight sometimes. And when they first start fighting, I get concerned. I go in their room, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? Why are we having some feelings?
It's like I was thinking the other day, women aren't like you and me, you know? They're built a little differently.
Any fun summer plans?
Yes, me and Rihanna are going to Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah, she's my girlfriend now.
No. No.
I must have got a mixed signal because you clearly.
For the monologue, I was like, I think I'm ready. I know what I'm not doing, and we'll just see how it goes.
Your sister is crazy. Please don't make me talk to her. I'll work it out, you and me, okay? We'll go out.
And I'm watching the other one. I'm going and trying to cut in
You
my
still
head.
watch it 3 minutes before air?
Yeah, but I was watching it and kind of cutting in my head.
Are you just shitting yourself at this point?
It's a little early for that. Well, thank you very much for being here. This is the 40th year of this show's existence.
Just sang it last night. It's a little early.
A little early for that crap. You like listening to yourself?
No, not really.
Yeah, if you're on the radio, if you're driving, will you listen or just flick it off?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't know. It's all a blur of self-loathing.
Were you drunk or no?